From the National Newsroom of the Canadian Press, I'm Lisa Laporte. The union representing 9,000 Canadian border workers says a strike won't happen until at least Wednesday. The Public Service Alliance of Canada had originally said CBSA staffers were set to strike as early as 4 p.m. Eastern Time today if a deal wasn't reached. Negotiations have now been extended until Wednesday. The federal government is proposing a slew of changes to cannabis regulations in an effort to reduce the regulatory burden.
Outlined in the latest Canada Gazette, it says the changes will mean about $41 million a year in net benefits in terms of administrative and compliance cost savings. Proposed changes range from allowing the lids and containers of cannabis products to be different colors to producers no longer being required to provide paper copies of information sheets to retailers. Other packaging changes include allowing cutout windows or transparent packaging so that consumers can see the product before buying. It comes as the cannabis industry has faced numerous headwinds and market consolidation following legalization in 2018. Brenda Molina Navidad, The Canadian Press.
Police in Montreal say they will not be changing their approach toward a pro-Palestinian encampment on the campus of McGill University. They say despite yesterday's arrests of 15 people after an occupation of a school administration building, police have no plans to move in on the encampment set up on the university's lawn. They say they intervened yesterday because crimes were being committed and that the same isn't happening at the encampment itself. The chief of pediatric surgery at McMaster Children's Hospital is offering his condolences after news earlier this week that 2 children died following tonsil and adenoid surgery. Dr. Devin Peterson spoke in a video posted online by the hospital.
This is a very rare occurrence, and in response, we're being cautious in pausing our pediatric tonsil and adenoid surgery program until an external review has been complete.
A statement on the Hamilton Health Sciences website says one child died the day after their surgery. The other died 9 days following their procedure, adding there was no apparent connection between the 2 cases. And some of the most picturesque mountains on the planet are full of trash. ABC's Sherry Preston says that might not be the case, though, for long.
Authorities in Nepal say they have removed at least 11 tons of garbage, 4 corpses and a skeleton in this year's annual cleanup on Mount Everest and other peaks in the Himalayas. This year, environmentalists are trying to reduce garbage on the world's tallest mountains by making climbers wear tracking devices to see what they leave behind and by making them bring back all their own waste.
The government of Nepal issued a record 478 hiking permits for Everest last year. This is the Canadian Press. In sports, the Toronto Blue Jays kick off a 3-game series versus the Oakland A's in Major League Baseball action tonight. Week 1 of the CFL season continues in Calgary, where the Stampeders are set to welcome the Hamilton Tiger Cats. And the French Open men's final will feature Spain's Carlos Alcaraz against Germany's Alexander Zverev. They won their respective semifinals today. And the Eiffel Tower has some new bling.
Paris organizers have unveiled the Olympic rings mounted on the Eiffel Tower as the clock ticks down toward the start of the Summer Games. As the French sports minister says,
to see the 5 colors there of all the continents and the symbol behind of the unity of the athletes from all over the world that are going to compete soon here in Paris.
The hugely popular landmark has seen soaring visitor numbers in the lead up to the 2024 Games. Tom Rivers, ABC News at the Foreign Desk.
From the Canadian Press, I'm Lisa Laporte.
Thanks for listening. Don't forget to follow and subscribe. For more of today's top stories, visit thecanadianpressnews.ca.